In this video, I'm going to go through the different traffic sources that you can use, and I'm really emphasizing the importance on focusing on just one alone at the start. The different sources of traffic are as follows. You have your Facebook ads. This is where you're going to start. Your Google ads. Your influencer marketing, like your influencers on Instagram, Facebook. And your other sources of traffic like Snapchat, Pinterest, LinkedIn, TikTok, etc. What to choose? The best known, Facebook ads. Here are the key points of Facebook ads. Your minimum budget is $300 to $1,000. If you're working under $300, it's harder to manage, but it's certainly possible. You need to be disciplined and analyze numbers logically. Your ability to understand and apply trading strategies needs to be at its peak. Your possibility of having sales every day and planning for the future is more likely. And in my opinion, this is most suitable for beginners. The use of Facebook advertising is very well explained in the training, so it's very simple to start with Facebook ads. You're going to have regular sales, which is much easier to manage. You have your Google ads, your minimum budget $500 to $1,500. It's less competition than Facebook. You need to test and learn from mistakes often. And you need to be a little bit more resourceful than Facebook ads, because with Google ads, they don't carry as much information. So your marketing needs to be at its peak. The possibility of having sales every day and planning for the future is possible. And your average difficulty for branding on this platform is, it's average. In summary, you have to be ready to be less guided than on Facebook and be ready a little bit more resourceful, because there's less, like I said, there's less information on this platform. You have your influencers. Your minimum budget for them would be $600 to $3,000. It's higher up, but it has the biggest potential in terms of income source. You need to do a repetitive task to contact influencers and create a contact list, especially in the U.S. You need to know how to negotiate and manage influencers and agencies who do not necessarily respect directives. This is important. More risk on each promotion and no regular sales. Like I said, it's either a hit or miss at most times. It's low, medium difficulty in branding, and it's the biggest potential in terms of profit. This type of promotion is one that requires the most budget, but remains one with the most potential. And it's hardest to use because it's the most risky source of traffic, but the potential is huge. And then you have your other sources of traffic. You got Snapchat, Pinterest, Reddit, LinkedIn. Your influencers on Twitter, YouTube, TikTok, etc. Search engine optimization. We'll learn more about that. Your native advertising, your groups, and etc. There's very little information on these sources, but the competition is extremely low. You have to be very resourceful, and I don't recommend this to beginners. What to choose? Well, this decision depends on your strengths and weaknesses, what you like, what capital you're working with, and the risks that you're ready to take. I do not recommend using multiple traffic sources at the same time. I advise against changing traffic sources often, and do not hesitate to watch the rest of this module to better understand the sources of traffic to define which one best suits you and your product. And with that, I will see you in the next one.